Billiards TV coverage. We have ourselves an intermediate women's finals match coming up. We have Team Pooh Bears facing off against Team Angels of Death. Up on the stream table this morning will be Miss Cindy Bristow to break for the Angels of Death, and Janet Talley will be her opponent. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti, who will be calling the shots this morning. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Daniel, for that nice intro as we get started in, I think, day 8 or 9. But this is, like he said, the intermediate women's final. We have seen Angels of Death. We've seen Jessica from Pooh Bears. So we might be familiar with a couple of these players if you've been watching. But Cindy does start off with a dry break. Coming up to the table, Janet from the Pooh Bears. Pooh Bears are playing out of Council Bluff, Iowa. Angels of Death is Quebec and Ottawa. Just so you know where these ladies are coming from. So a little U.S.-Canada battle. Looking at firing his 6 in the side. Nice shot by Janet to open it up. Start off the rack. Man, a big mess down here. This big cluster. Figure one good whackle might spread them up. I don't think anything's dead. Maybe the 7. So safety early. It's like Janet wants to float this 1 over and take over that pocket. Take command of the pocket. Hopefully floats the 13 in. Leaves the 1 hanging around. Okay, just bumps it. Cindy back to the table. She is the only Ottawa player. She wanted me to point that out. She goes, I'm Ottawa and the rest are Quebec. So we got that little info in for Cindy. She's got the cut. She might be able to really maybe sting it a little. Come into this pack. So as you're watching, we have this primary table and then we have a secondary table. So there is another match. During this first round, we like to give the players their prime time. Give them a rack where there's no cutting back and forth between tables. But once we get the players and faces matches and the players cycle through, we will jump back and forth to tables, making sure we get 8 balls and all the good shots. But this first round, we're going to meet the players. Pitch that stripe down to 9 might be looking tasty. 15-9, at least close enough to try and float it over there. But if it's dead, you might want to sting it, free everything up. Very nice. Looking like gets clear for a shot. Maybe the 14. So while Cindy figures this way, gives a look at this. Daniel, why don't you go over the format of how they play this for the finals?
So in this matchup, there's 4 ladies on each team, and they will be playing 4 rounds, round robin style. The team with the most points at the end of the match wins, or if it's unable for the other team to come back, they win at that point as well, Scott.
Perfecto. Cindy's looking to chop this one in. Okay, just a little too thin for the cut. Not a bad run. Rita has this one ball, but it's going to keep her down there. I mean, bring her up, so she might want to bump. And the bump, something bad could happen. Something could roll up and free up. Right now, everything's free for solids. There's an out there. Just got to get this one ball clear for the other balls, maybe. Come up table. Because this 4 looks steep. Okay. Safety play. Doesn't leave up too much. Don't think that strike passes the 1. So not a bad play by Janet. Not sure Cindy has any sort of safe, so maybe you just try and work your balls over to that corner. Because right now that 1 has command. You figure if that 1 moves, she would be shooting a little bit more, so that's your problem. Safe. She's trying to cue ball control and drop it right to this back rail. And drop it. No 1 ball. Be a nice touch. Okay, he's going to leave something and freeze everything up. So safety known good. And might have gave Janet this 1 ball. Okay, you just shot. Maybe a tough 7 ball cut back. Bottom left. Tough shot. You gotta probably worry about the scratch a little. Top left. It's a tough safe if Jan's looking to get a safe. Tough to cover and not leave any good, decent shot. Especially with those hangers down there. Not hangers, but, easy shots to that bottom pocket. It looks like she's taking a look at this 7. Might click too, like if you hit it right in the face. Might kiss off. If you wanted to try a shot like that to keep your cue ball control. Okay, safety play it is. She might get cover over here, help her out. Look at that shot. Pretty sporty. Think it keeps Cindy off the offensive, except for maybe this bottom 12 ball. But pretty good shot. Cindy might have something rolling off the edge of the 14 and then trying to drop the cue down by the 12. Maybe you leave the 3 ball tough, but trying to protect the 2 ball. Oh, fires at it. Might have called the bank. So pretty good hit. It's going to give Janet this 3 ball to try and do something. Seven's starting to become a problem for Janet because there's no balls kind of close to it to break it up. So that 7 could become a real issue that Cindy could play around for Angels of Death. Fires in the 2 ball. Janet's going to be looking for a little safety play here. Smart Pooh. Smart to leave her over a ball, so Janet's got some pool knowledge. Just simple stuff like that shows off some nice pool knowledge. Keep your opponent over a ball. Same shot for Cindy. You know, that little roll. I think she, you know, she don't want to break up the 7 for her opponent, but I wouldn't worry about that. Not sure. She's got to free up one of her balls, maybe. Like the 15, you free up, and I know you free up her 5 ball, but she's going to be able to do it too anyway. Okay, something tried to do something. Comes off the point, makes a solid for Janet, I'm sorry, and leaves ball in hand. Again, nothing down by that 7 to go and breaking it up. So trying to get something down there, float the 5, even just down there. It's tough breakup. Okay, I like this. Oh, she's got the knowledge. She's gonna bring it down there. She's not just hitting this 3 for the snooker. She's doing it. Get this 3 ball to be productive for her. Next shot. Okay, getting there. So looking like maybe you could fire it in the side or something. So good play. Cindy called something down on the corner, I believe. So she's shooting 15 something, 15 clean, 15 combo. No, there's a stripe down the heart. Didn't see that one for her. All right, it's gonna leave the 3 ball, but I don't think I angled it for Janet to go digging in and trying to break up that 7. Could have used a little bit of angle. Okay, nice. Pretty nice. Do you free it up completely? You know, really put a nice nudge on it, bring your cue all the way up. Or is she going to just nudge it? Okay, so the nudge. Maybe might have a slight mishit. It's hard to tell. Almost looked like she might have mishit that ball. Still a lot of work for Cindy. So smart play by Janet. Make her earn it. Okay, secondary table did come in with a report. 10-4. 10-4 very early here in our intermediate women's final. Daniel, two things. Is there a double tip situation and also top prize type of report?
I got you, Scotty.
Yeah, bring it on in. Let me hear it. Whenever you get it, just spit it on out.
So these two teams are actually playing for first and second place. There's not a double dip situation here.
Okay, sounds good. So they all had their one losses and
second place is guaranteed 2,500 and first is getting 4,000.
All right, pretty sporty. 4,000. It's 1,000 a person, right? 1,000 a lady. Pretty sporty. So that's what at stake. 4,000, 2,000, and of course the title. Okay, very nice. Leaving, got stuck, you know. Got stuck. Left this 15. Figure Cindy could come down and land on a decent angle. Little overcooked on the 12, pounding on the table. I think she's okay, but gotta hold this 10. Okay, tried to hold, couldn't hold that angle. Might have to rethink this one. I don't even think she could roll it and hold for like a bank if she even wanted to stay aggressive. She's mapping out a safe. Good touch. So over a bridge, I don't think she could be aggressive. Maybe just get the hit. Try and block that angle off. Okay, she might have left enough. It's a super tough shot, especially over the ball, to apply this top, you know, this heavy, heavy left. So it's a tough shot. Janet really helped herself by getting that 5 hanging up. So if she's shooting at the 5 next, a lot of control. Oh, gives up the ball in there. That's a straight up challenge. Wow. Hit this hard, it makes the 14. You know? Hit this square in the face. But don't, oh man. Watch your 12 going too far. What a play. Even the kick. Still not at all. It's got to sweat this one. Cindy walks right into the kick. called it immediately. But very nice play by Janet. Some real pool smarts just to see that instantly. I might have not did that. Tough kick. Wow. Holy cow, what a nice shot. Let's take a look at that, Daniel. Let's not miss this 8 either. Hold on. Tough cut in the side. Out of the back jaws of the pocket. Wow. Cindy from Ottawa almost came with that one. So a good safe, even a better kick. But that safety valve might pay off for Janet. So Janet gets that 8-ball in. We're down for the Pooh Bears. That was a nice opening, well played 8-ball game by both ladies. So Janet gets that. It was a nice first opener for our stream. Up next, Daniel's going to introduce the ladies.
Thank you, Scott. So up next on the stream table is Rita, 14, and she will be playing against Jody Peckham.
Okay, so Rita is also the captain of Angels of Death from Quebec. Jody with the Pooh Bears. We're going to get that score updated shortly, so the ladies type it into their app. Once it's in the app, we'll get notified and we'll update our scoreboard. So there we have it, 20-11. Still early in round 1. Rita's going to be working on this rack so we could cover some housekeeping, pay the bills. Right there, Daniel?
You got it, Scott. Want to thank the sponsors for coming together for the 44th annual VNEA here live from the Westgate. Big thanks to Diamond, Aramith, Simonis, Valley, of course, the title sponsor, Omega, Fury Qs, Acme, and Jacoby Custom Qs. Definitely want to say thank you guys. If you support our sponsors that are supporting us, we definitely want to say thank you. So up to break, excuse me, Scott, I'm sorry. Up to break is Miss Rita 14 from Angels of Death.
All right, 20-11.
Good to go.
Sounds good to me. Rita to break. Seen Rita play. Caught her on the stream, maybe yesterday. So the captain plays well. Gets a 4-ball, gets a stripe down, 2 stripes. Little clutter, but stripes are free. Or freer. Gets a 4-ball, gets a stripe. called either 12 or 14. I think the 12. 14 looks... Yeah, that 14 looked tight. It's going to bring Jody to the table for Pooh Bears. Still an open table. Eight ball needs work if you pick stripes. So as soon as you fire a stripe in, you got to worry about your 8-ball. Okay, gotta slow down. So maybe if she was playing for that angle on the 11, still has it. Much tougher. 9 sitting right in her face. Might as well take it while you're there. Okay, GS floats it a little short. Brings back Rita to captain. Wanted stripes, now she's got solids. Muscles it, but not very productive.
Just wanted to update you here too, Scott. Since this is kind of like a modified bracket, the Angels of Death looks like actually are going to have to double dip the Pooh Bears, according to what I'm seeing here on the brackets. Looks a little different, so just wanted to make sure that was...
Well, confirm that,
clarified.
Daniel. Do whatever you got to do to confirm that.
Yep. So Angels of Death will have to beat them.
So it's a definite, right? Confirm now.
It's good.
Okay. All right, so double dip. Angels of Death needs to do it twice. Correct? Double dip by Angels of Death needed. All right.
Yes, sir.
I got caught up. First match of the day, but it is the finals, and we got it squared away. Angels of Death needs 2 wins. Down early in this first one, 20-11. But Pooh Bears is looking for the first one to end it. Solids is looking much better. Well, everything was clustered up last time she came to the table. Okay, tries to tie it up, play a little safe. Jody is just, ooh, she was firing. Nice shot on the 11. 14 looks too sharp.
What time is the men's miss?
Safety called. Had a gentleman come up to our booth and ask when is the men's finals. It's a good question. If you go to CompuSport, most of the matches are listed. it just depends what we get on our stream. A couple different divisions, and you know, hopefully we get the men's masters. But for now, we are here with the women's intermediate. Hey, just pushing balls around. Looks like Jody shoots at, you know, you give her a shot, she's going to shoot it. Kind of plucks them off one by one. Seems like Rita might be a little safety first, and I think Jody is a little bit more shoot 'em pocket balls. Tries to come over for the 9. That was a good attempt. Okay, 14's going to drift and hang in this corner to give Rita some more work. But that was a nice attempt. She, you know, she hit that decent. The overcut because she was trying to swing it over, but would have had a nice shot on the 9. Rita shoots into no shot. Rolls down to the 7. I don't know if she was trying to get on this 5 to like do the safe. Make her a ball.
This is Dr. Q. This is our last day here. We're still out in our
Trying to do something off it. I wouldn't leave it hanging in there.
We are going to have a challenge finals from 10 o'clock until 2:30. At 2:30, we're going to hand out over $400 in prize money. We also only have a few keyballs left, so we want to mental event. We have a few keyballs first come, first serve on those. And we also have 53 coins. There's 2 raffle points left. We're going to have our drawing in probably about 3 hours, but there's only 2 raffle points left. That's the first come, first serve. There'll be one drawing. So if you want to have a chance to
False safe. Trying to block everything and might have pulled it off. Go figure. So it looks like a super strong save by Rita.
Thank you.
All right, forces Jody to kick. So I think she missed the entire kick. Gives ball in hand to Rita. So that's safe. Pays off. Well, looks like she has the 2 pass. Gonna drop down for the 5. Good control. Okay, stand by for a secondary table update. Here we go. Pooh Bears are ahead 30-18. As we drift into round 2 of the first set of this championships series here, I guess. Could call it. Uh-oh. Gets a little over the ball for the 3. Has to fire at the 6. And that brings her off angle. Drifts her towards the 8. But it looks kind of straight. But she could tap this ball and end up on the other ball. You know, shooting over another ball. So 30-18. Pooh Bears needs the first set. One win gets them the title. Angels need this one and the next one. But still very early, round 2. And this put her over the ball is pretty tricky. And she tries to just hold it right there. Good shot. All right, this might take that draw to her right, 2 rails. Come out at right-hand corner, and it's cue ball control to get your 8 bottom right. So this is tough, and she is jacked up over another ball. Tries to sting it across, and it got her. Ball in hand, big ball in hand for Jody. Don't have to move the cue ball much on your first 2 shots, so that's a plus. Okay, good shot. Long 8 ball. Big shot by Jody. Big shot for the Pooh Bears. Going to pump that lead a little bit. They're going to pump that lead. Still early in round 2. We should have 2 new players coming up.
So up next on the stream is Trisha Vermal, and she will be breaking against Cindy Bristow. You guys are tuned in to Omega Billiards TV. I know the players appreciate you guys' support, so if you can drop a like and share the stream out, more fans can tune in. We would appreciate you guys helping the stream. Also, check us out if you guys are in the building. You know, things are kind of winding down, but come by, say hello. See if there's not a little product for you we can get. Shop and save on all your billiard supply needs. Omega, the alpha of billiards.
All right, so we did a little housekeeping. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The chat is open, so if you want to give us a little feedback on how we're doing, Daniel likes to hear the whole good job and comments, so drop a like if you like the camera angles and stuff like that. If you like the commentary, I guess you could say you like it to me. I don't really read the comments, but it is feedback for my boss. So thanks a lot. Drop a like, drop a comment. Looks like Trish dropped this cue ball on the scratch. So Cindy back at the table. Updated score, 40 to 24. Pooh Bears ahead of Angels of Death. Let's see. Looks like a whole lot of stripes over there. I think, yeah, why not stripes? Figure get a couple balls, you know, couple balls off this. So it is ball in hand behind the line off the break scratch. Do you stick the 13, you know, just a tough, long, straight one? And then bam, see what looks best. Sometimes once you get the first one down, everything starts looking a little bit more familiar. Pretty much like make one and see what looks best next. It's hard to figure out all this bumping and hey, bumps on the one. Very nice. Picks out her plan. Let's see if she finishes up. Little full bad angle on the 9 to draw straight back. That's what she wanted. She might go bumping right here. It looks like she's coming into this. Probably want to hit the 5 and not the 8. It's a little bit both. Catches the edge of that 8, and that's what swung her. Little edge of the 8, put her into this corner, and now she's tough. Tough. I don't think the 12 goes up top right. If so, be a big shot by Cindy. It's in a real bad spot because you can't really safe anywhere. You know, you're going to leave a shot or a look at a ball. There's no blind safe. So she is firing. This will be big time. Angels of Death is down 40 to 24, and this would be super big to get this one in. Keep the run going. Big firepower. Big firepower. Powerful stroke. Get it off that rail. Great shot by Cindy. Big firepower. Looks like she's forced to go at the one. Bump the one in the face. You know, I don't know if she's trying to bump it or avoid it. Hit that one. Controlled every part of it. Very nice. Okay, so you see where a cue ball is. You got to get there or better. Don't come to your right. So make sure not to be short. Well, control, very nice. Maybe a one ball issue with her bridge, but I don't think so. It should alter her bridge, but I don't think it's like, you know, she's not on it. Dead on top of it. But it is pinned straight. Oh, yep. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, gets it down. Clutch out. Cindy from Ottawa started with that pure firepower on the 12 ball at the corner and then clean as a whistle from there. Much needed win. Get some points. Get some points. Let's see. Okay. It's a tight one. 42 Pooh Bears. 34 Angels of Death. Into round two. Or we in round two, I should say. So I know we have Jody up once again. Who else is, who's coming up for Angels of Death? Maybe we haven't seen one of their players. Yes, this is a new player. This is Lucy. So we'll just get the Lucy's last name.
Lucy Normand.
Okay, Lucy Normand for Angels of Death. First time on the stream table today. Already seen Jody. And gives him a rip. And dry. So first look at Lucy. Angel of Death out of Quebec. Lucy rolls the 13 to start off stripes. Pretty ugly cluster, 10-15 down there, 12-15. That looks straight. He gets it free. Has this 12 to go right back into the pack. Pop that 15 out. It's going to take a great shot and a little bit of juice, because you got to move everything through. 15 through, and the cue ball's got to keep going too. But so far, it looks like Lucy is, got a little pool player stroke. Just a couple of her hits. The timing looks like she could be a real shooter. Little overcut. See what kind of damage she did. All right. A pretty good run. Got, had a good shot. It was tough because she had to put all that power into it. So lose a little accuracy. It's going to leave Jody. Got to be a little worried about leaving too many shots, open shots to Lucy, I think. Because I think the only reason she missed that because of that power. Okay, we're going to have a secondary table update coming in. We're waiting on that. I don't know if... Almost looks like Cindy wants to... I'm not sure. Lot to control. I think she left the 3 clean. Updated score, Pooh Bears 49, Angels of Death 44. Midway second round, Pooh Bears needs 1 set. Angels of Death has to double dip. Get into a little safety battle here. And I think This is going to free up, and it's going to free up enough to roll and get to one of these stripes, 15 or 12. So we'll wait and see. She's peeking at it off to the side. Okay, couldn't sneak it by. This table is open for Jody. Nice shot. He needs the 7. Has the 7. Seven's kind of close. You know, now that I'm looking at it, kind of leaned over to get a view of the table. It's tight, so she's going to take on the 4. And just a little thick. Trying to protect. Probably left an off-angle combo. But I think it's playable. Combo's off a little bit, and I guess it is tight past the 7, you know, to make it challenging. Ball in hand's one thing, but that, you know, that little cut looks like it's a slight back cut to the 12, cutting away from your 15. So let's say it's tricky, you know, that's all. $15 should stay clear. You know, 15 should stop right around there. Not like it's going to drop to the back rail or anything, or bottom rail. So she's swinging at it. I think. No safety all the way. Okay, so they're all free now. Another tester. If this 3 goes past the corner, I don't know. It's gonna take a peek. I think it goes. I have an update coming in. Update. Okay, moving into round 3. Gonna have a score update coming in. Okay, looking like 59 Pooh Bears. Angels of Death 45. Pooh Bears with a lead into round 3. Needs the 1 win for the title. Okay, a little safety play, but not a very good one. Not a very good one. I think that little miss hit. I think she might have miscued. Maybe trying to bump the 7 and cover the pocket and bring the cue up. So I think she missed. You know, you bump that 7, it maybe hangs and you don't need the 12 ball. But it's it looks like even a good bridge for Lucy. Takes on the top 12. Fires it up the corner. You know, look at the shots she's passing up. Passing up a lot of easy ones to fire that one under the gun. Man. Looks like enough to get to bump towards your 7. Go to your 7 for your side pocket. Touchy if you want to pull it back out and, you know, shoot the 8 in the same corner. So I think side all day. Okay. Swings it wide. Bringing Jody back to table. Trying to clean these up for Pooh Bears. Floats the 5 in. Don't get snug. Okay, pretty limited to the 7 now. Okay, misses it, catches it on the way in. Okay, second chance for Lucy. Had a good look in the side and missed it. This one's straight away pressure. Big win for Angels of Death. It's going to really cut into that lead.
And if you guys are just joining us, y'all are tuning in to a women's intermediate final. The Angels of Death will have to double dip the Pooh Bears. And they are playing for 2,500, and the winner gets 4,000. First and second place, Charlie's as well. And a big thanks to Valley for putting this event on. Here in the finals arena, they have the new Valley Pro Cat tables. These are the 7-foot tables. Pockets are shimmed for tournament play. Championship worsted cloth. These tails are rolling nicely today. Next up on the stream breaking is going to be Isabel from the Angels of Death, and she will be playing Trisha Vermeule.
All right, Daniel, we're Cindy's breaking. So who's Cindy playing?
Okay, Cindy is playing Jody Peckham.
Okay, so we caught up with these two players. Let's just cut on over. I don't want to miss no one. So a little mid-game. Let's introduce these players because they just started a couple innings ago.
Yes, sir. So up shooting for the Angels of Death is Isabel Nudell, and she's playing against Trisha Vermeule from Pooh Bears.
Great. Okay, so now that we've seen all the players, we could rotate, and it's getting late, so we don't want to miss any breaking runs and tricky shots. So if I see it, we'll jump back and forth. Our updated score is 62-55. Pooh Bears with a slight lead over Angels of Death. Daniel, let me get a game count. So what game is table 1 and what game is table 2? That's all I want to know.
So
two numbers,
1 and 2 respectively.
Okay. So very early round 3, first and second game. Plenty of pool, plenty of time. It's a close one. Catching Trish, not sure. Maybe she has stripes, just based on shot selection choice. Pretty much what it'll be on the 3, maybe. Tries to cover the 3. Might have gave Rel first there. Not much left to shoot left, so pretty good save. Pretty good save. Wiggled her ball free. So Isabel with the solids. First time seeing her on the stream. Okay, tries to roll her back up on the pack, which is a very nice play. Great strategics. Might have missed it. Might have came up short. But she caught me off guard. That was a pretty sporty move by Isabel. Easy ball. Easy ball. Okay, tough shot coming up no matter what. Hope she still has the 10 to at least, give her a shot to get out. Not that I'm rooting for players, but I don't want to see people. I'm not rooting for misses at all, like ever. So I think if she clicks on this 10, nice bump on the 4, it should be all better. It's all about this shooting over the ball. Okay, almost stings it in. Pretty good shot over the ball, but Trish lost the cue ball off of that 9 and it got her in trouble. Isabel back to the table. Some problems. Obviously see the 7-4, but I'm not sure if the 1 passes the strike, bottom left. And this is the tough little cut. Trish has a top 11. It's the control, what happens off the 1, because I don't think she could, rip it to the left rail and back out. So there's contact on a 1. It's almost that follow shot, and you click the 1, and the 1 clicks you to the right. She's digging in, it looks like. All right, so she catches the 1, needs this shot. Oh, man. It's close. Almost caught that perfect. Trish is, she's pretty upset, disappointed. But it ain't over because that 4-7 is a real issue. So maybe you just try and control it. A nice hit, get your hit. Try and keep your cue ball right where she's at and challenge her. Because if you go kicking at this thing to make it and miss ball in hand, it's huge. It's bigger than, a regular just old miss. Okay, maybe she has it. I think she called it. I hope she does. safe. So by that play, maybe she has the edge of the 7. She could see the 10, I mean. Okay. Easy cue ball, easy cue ball. So it'd be nice play. Leaves it long. That's the challenge. And it ain't bad. It would have been nicer if she could have hung her 12 up a little bit more or got that clear, whatever this stripe is. So that's an issue. Isabel with a nice shot to float that in. Nice shot. Builds a wall. What nice control. This one's a little different. This one I might be kicking at to make bottom left. Maybe ever so slow. That's a tough hit. She's trying to kick and keep the cue down, and that's much tougher. You know, and even if you leave the cue ball down there, you know, you're leaving her too much. So it's kind of got to go for the gold. Okay, just misses it both ways. Gonna give ball in hand. That 2-7 was dead anyway. But ball in hand is ball in hand. So good save. Pays off. We're going to cut to Cindy's 8 ball. Clutch. Clutch Cindy. Clutch Cindy for Angels of Death. Watch the scratch. Oh, man, that ball was in and out. It went in and made a left. Whoa, okay. I was a little too close for comfort. Cindy's going to take an in and loss, right? She's going to play this safe. Wow. No one. All right, she's going to let her back at the table, it looks like. Well, she plays the bank. Okay, almost went for a double up. So here we go. Pooh Bears, 67. Angels of Death, 65. Pooh Bears needs the first set to win the championship and the title. Angels of Death needs to double dip. So big pressure. Calls the bank. A little tight, might be super tough. Look at this. If this hangs up, it's all pressure right back to Isabel. Hey, looking at a tough cut in the side. What a game. Isabel gets it down. We're going to jump into Lucy breaking the balls for Angels of Death. That was a nice game. But Isabel does get that win. We'll wait for that updated score. Got to be about midway into round 3, so it's a tight one. We're good to go. 73-75. Angels of Death take the lead by 2. And Angels of Death, Lucy at the table. Looks like a pretty good open table. No real problems. Gets the solid down. Walks into a tough one, you know. Cuts all over the place. Splits the pocket. Let's say her cue ball's the 7 ball. Looks like she has that window to get to the 3 ball. She's taking it now. Wow. She did this earlier. Passed up, you know, an easier shot for the money one. Ice water. I like that shot. Rip it to the side rail if you don't have that awkward bridge. Like this thing. She's comfortable. Wow. Wow, we're going to get a first look at the captain because the only reason I know that is she jumped out of her chair. That's Jessica from the Pooh Bears. Captain. Saw her play a couple times on our Scotch double stream. Straight shooter. Straight shooter. Little firepower on Jessica. That was a big miss by Lucy. Yeah, Jessica's got a problem. Look at what you walk in off a mess and you gotta use the bridge. Just roll on this, right? You just tap it, or is she gonna try and really get out? Nope, I think safe is the call. Whoa, this is good. There's shots. She's looking. She's gonna fire to 6 up top left, I think. She was checking to see if like the cue goes towards the side. Top left. Okay, just under hit. Cue ball, deep. Little trouble, 614. I think she might have covered the 13 straight up too. Unbelievable. Jessica knows the game well, so if there's a safe, she'll play it. You know, she likes to try and duck keep you off your object ball. Like when it comes down to the last balls, she'll give she'll give up a shot to play safe. That type of style. Another challenging shot. I've been watching the Canadian teams for 10 days, and she's playing this off the 13. Then they see these clicks more than not. You know, this is going for the gold. But they made a lot of good type of shots like these. The kicks from behind. Wow. Give her a shot. Oh, man. I felt that roll. I felt that roll for Lucy. I mean, you're so focused on that, even you wouldn't think you end up back there, you know? So concerned about the shot, but that's the last thing you worry about up there. Okay, kicking at it. Top rail in the side. Never know. Oh, miscue. We're going to give Jessica a second to check that out. Let's catch up with Janet. What a nice float. What a nice float. That's a tough shot. Okay, tough reach for Janet. She needs the bridge. This one's tough to get out. Well, she's got a solid bridge. It's just not over anything. Wow, so beautiful with the bridge. Big time for Janet and the Pooh Bears. Another Pooh Bear at the table. But it's a miss by Jessica. Lead nothing. So disappointing over the miss, but still got to get ready for your next inning. Okay, we're waiting on a score update, but this is getting tight. Look for the Angels of Death. Pooh Bears needs just the one set. Angels of Death needs 2 wins, 2 set wins, 83-80. Calls the 4 or the 6, one of them. Wow. Good hit. Maybe 14, if not, maybe 11. Captain Jessica, Pooh Bears, already with the lead. Clutch by the captain. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Nothing's ever easy. She's really got to move this 10 ball. Really got to come off this ball. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's just too smart for me. Because I'd be ripping on that 10, and I would probably mess it up, right? So, he's a real tough kick, but a money kick might get a nice outcome here. Slow kick to your 6, and you never know. Because he'll cover everything. Okay, just going to leave it. Not sure if it passes. It looks like it passes the 9, but it's got to be awful tight. Jessica's got this, safety game 2. Off the 10 and bring her back down table. Right side of 10. Just a little nudge and bring her back down. 8-11 blocker. You know, 11's tight. That's, don't bypass the shot, of course, but if it doesn't go, you're stuck. So pretty good kick by Lucy. Either way, it's got Jessica really concerned and thinking. Banking it and bringing a cue across the face of it. Bring the cue down. Okay, that's risky. Wow. So tried to come up with one. Still not easy for Lucy. She's watching her partner, so we go watch her partner. Her opponent, Jody, on stripes. Okay, tugs it right into the corner. We'll come back to that. That's going to be Isabel at the table over there. Right now, Lucy. Overcut, overcut. Jessica back at the table. Okay, a lot of pressure here. A lot of pressure. Lucy, got bit by the pressure. Jessica is giving Isabel all the room she needs. Gonna leave a shot for Jody, but not a real good one. Gonna make sure Jessica either finishes this out or not. Back to back, each are missing eights at each other. This one hangs up. Okay, handshake, easy one for Lucy. So both players gave the eights away. We're jumping in on Isabel. Three ball looks free. She gets nice on it to drop on it. Updated score, 90-90. Just finishing up round 4. Gotta be close to the end. But it's all tied up. Pooh Bears only needs this set. If you're just jumping in, Angels of Death in the double dip situation. There's the first part of it. Isabel might have a tough little angle. And she didn't have it. She's going to give it up. Still tough. 8 balls in a bad spot for stripes. Here comes Jody. Sticks it. Okay. Calling the 8 by her. Little trick shot type of thing. Look at this. It's in. Oh, it's so close. I mean, that was, oh, God, that would have been a great finish, right? All right, tester. Big tester for Isabel. You know, make it you win type of thing. Not a complete sellout. Jody's going to feel his scratch. That's it. Now, big game for Isabel and the Angels of Death. We got Cindy looking like she's all over these solids. Okay, there's our ticker update. 100 Pooh Bears, 95 Angels of Death. Late here in round 4. So I believe this was a dry break by Jessica. And Cindy's on the run. Didn't help herself with that bump. It was sitting tight on that 8. Okay, so Jessica back to the table. Just had a tough 8-ball miss. Ball safe. Okay, cover on the 5 would be great. All right, so no, not too bad. Just leaves long. And something, Cindy could, maybe drop on the 6 good. You almost pocket the ball and call safe. He's ripping at it. Wow. Some power. Hit that square and gets a great look. I think this thing goes in the side too if you want to get nifty. Top round drop all the way down to the second diamond on your right hand rail. And everything and misses. Mike leaves 11, 6, 14. And that would be pretty ideal. That was a nice shot. Might have been a, top candidate for shot at a tournament type of, definitely for the match. But that was tough just because, her bridge was So awkward, and she almost stung it. Close enough for me. It does look like it falls, 11, 6, 14. Looks like it might be pointed right at the point, too, Cole Sanking's going to leave his 6 ball. I think it's dangerous. No, not leaving the 6. Or left the 6. And left the 6 real good. I mean, like, real bad. Good for Cindy. Looks close. Maybe Jessica set the mousetrap, take the bait. Definitely they want to leave her that if she makes it, she has, drop down position. So a little bit of miss hit. The cue ball leaked. But it was good play. And it still ain't in. Maybe a ref. No, right? You'll know if the 14 moves. Looks like it is just off.
We take it 215-8912 for coordinated. And take it 215-8912 coordinated.
You can hit this with a tad of reverse, like a stun little reverse. It'll straighten that 6. So whatever you see, if you hit it with reverse, they'll keep it straighter. I didn't even see this 5 sneaking out either. Tough. So good shot by Jessica. I still think I hit whatever I could see at a 6. Wet reverse. Hopefully, maybe it covered. Like if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go away from the pocket, and you at least get coverage on your 8. You own the pocket. Just slowly, maybe click off the 8, back, left rail, catch the 8. That'd be like kind of like a flyer. think this prolongs the pain. Hey, not a bad one. Not a bad one. Clip it off the 5 though, maybe. He tried to cut in and missed. Still 6 ball. Trouble, trouble, trouble. But Cindy did show up a power stroke. Give her a chance to take a look. We'll see if Lucy could get these last 2 balls. Stay here for just a second, Daniel. Okay, so while Cindy is thinking that over, we're going to stay and kind of see what Jeanette's going to do, because this 15 ball is what kind of she missed before. Like, she played a combo, sat down to that rail, and she got stuck. She tried to hold and meet this 4 edge, but the cue ball's going to be coming off hot. No, she can't see it. Okay. Okay, let's see. At least gets vision. She could work with that. So Lucy called the bank. She was trying to muscle it through. We're going to stay here. See if Janet can take care of this run. Cindy does some sort of kick or something. I'm going to cut to it, but right now I'm watching her, and she's just going to play it safe. We're going to stay here. Big shot, big shot. Pressure, pressure. Pooh Bear's already with a 5-point lead. Janet's got this to push it. Still not home, but just a couple more hits. Oh. Ooh-wee. She's waiting for her partner. She called top right. Her opponent. The kick. Or the kiss. All right. Still 12 ball trouble. Come back. Big shot by Janet. Gets that 8-ball down for the Pooh Bears. We got Jessica. Has stripes. Real tough find with the 12-ball because you can't break it out. So that means you kind of got to look to play under it, so that's scary. I don't know if she's trying to get fancy and click this off the 8, and I think it's just too risky. Straight on, ball in hand type of thing, but not like this. Because you still got moves. You got moves. You don't get under 12. Her 6 is, defendable. Okay, banks it. Oh, what aggression. Replay that, Daniel. Jessica, look at this bank. Okay, banks it. Wow. Oh, that is super aggressive. That's hard to call when, get a ball right there. Think she's shooting that. Fires in. Wow, still not home. Lucky to be off this rail that if you could get some oomph to the rail and back out. Updated score 110-101. Please say we're close to the 5th, Daniel. Oh, race to 4. Okay. What game?
This is the 3rd game.
Okay.
This is the 4th game.
Okay. Last 2. Up for grabs. This could do it for the Pooh Bears. Okay. I think that's going to do it. No, maybe so. Dad, you might have pulled me a little close to that. Nope, it's over. They're shaking hands so I can officially congratulate the Pooh Bears 2024 VNEA World Pool Championship Intermediate Ladies Champions. Congratulations. Tough match. Angels of Death took it right into the very end, but they come up short. My name is Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards. Thank you for listening. That was a good one. Got some more Masters coming up all day, so stay tuned. Daniel will give you more.
Thank you, Scott. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in to Omega Billiards TV coverage. Stay tuned to our Facebook and YouTube. As soon as I get the next event scheduled, I'll have that event upcoming and create the event on Facebook for you guys as well. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting your friends and family. I know they appreciate it. And a big thanks to all the sponsors. We'll see you guys on the next one.